Hi, Pastor Steve Waldron here with a great new Bible put out by Thomas Nelson in 2015 called the Foundation Study Bible. Now, I was able to pick these up for a really good price, but I've been highly impressed with it. Let's take a look at the size of it. You'll see that it's not a real big Bible. It's what? That's about 9. And let's see what it is this way. It's about 5.5, maybe even a little less than 5.5. Not real thick. But it seems like it's made for new converts. It's very well done, kind of understated, slick cover when you take the dust jacket off. And so when you open it up, this is the reason I say I just really like it, is you open it up and it's going to have an introduction, but not an incredibly in-depth, but the best I can tell, I haven't gone through all 66 introductions, but the ones I have is very conservative. Conservative as far as authorship, conservative as far as chronology. And so it's going to be just basic conservative Christianity in its theology. Another thing I really appreciated about it is its in-text heading. Deep, dark, bold. So it really draws your eye and your attention to there. And that's really good, like for new people, helps you find where to stop reading because you're like, oh, it's right there. And then also at the bottom, instead of like a center column reference on each page, I've seen center column reference Bibles that have too many center columns to do this. I don't remember ever seeing a Bible that was its sole source. There are probably many out there. I've probably seen them. I just can't remember any. That it has the references down in a corner box. And so that really saves on space page. And it's also really easy to use. I know when I first, for years, I'd look at a center column reference and it was just a jumbled mess to me. And I did a video on how to use center column references, I think, several months ago. But this is very easy to use. Excellent readable print, probably 9-point print, deep dark, very little ghosting. The lining is excellent, and it does have does have red letter edition. We were just talking about center column reference, sorry. And it's kind of almost the orangey old Cambridge red letter edition, which I don't much care for that kind of red letter, but it is there. Other people, that's all they want. It just depends on your eyes, how your eyes work in this type thing. And so when we get to the back, I was so impressed. It also has red letter and Revelation. I did want to mention that. It tells you where to find the theological notes. So let's say you're just trying to do a subject study. This will help you find the subjects to study. It'll help you very much. And it's got it a couple different ways. And then the concordance. I was so highly impressed with the concordance because it's clear. So many concordances are so small, but this is one of the clearer concordances I've ever seen. So they did a great job as far as typesetting. I know this comes in some different translations. I'm a King James guy, so I got it in King James. Another thing I really liked was their maps. It looks kind of like Nelson maps, but I'm not acquainted with these maps so much. So I just want to say they did a good job. Of course, they didn't bring the nation of Israel coming through any water during the Exodus, which is crazy. I just found a Bible that does. It's one of the most liberal Bibles out there. I thought that was weird. But you can see. So the Foundation Study Bible, KJV Foundation Study Bible, it reminds me of the Pilgrim Study Bible by Oxford, or the New Pilgrim that was put out specifically for new converts. And it doesn't have all the full color, doesn't have all that. It's just an exposition of the biblical text. And I really like it. I think they did well. And it says you can go to the KJVBible.com for videos, Bible reading plans, and study resources. The KJVBible.com, put out by Thomas Nelson. God bless you. Have a great day in Jesus.